fish right here. She makes the bad bacon shack, and listen, I just have some bacon shack in here. I mean saltfish. They have okra, which is a saltfish, like a croquette, like a little saltfish. I mean, her food is delicious. So when you come to La Brea, come and check her out. Right next to the pitch lake. She's right next to the pitch lake. She makes some wonderful breakfast. She has a lot of drinks, a lot of goodies. So you guys need to check out my cousin Sherma. So now you're my cousin. Yes, yes. All right, so check her out. All right. Yes, they give you a more. Okay. I've got nice food tonight. Yeah, so we're going on a tour now to the pitch lake.
Where we heading, we're going up to the original height of the pitch lake, where you get a better shot, a better view of it.
Okay.
This is a vein of the pitch going here.
All this.
People pass with the people, and they will dig it and put it in the van.
Okay.
Or the truck.
And they'll use it.
Well, they use it for more like road surfacing.
Okay.
Roofing.
Okay. This is amazing how natural this is.
Now, so Walter Raleigh was an Englishman, and he came to Trinidad in the year 1595.
Okay.
But when he came here, he had two tribes of people live here, which was the Caribs and the Arawaks was living here.
Okay.
Then he both had a lead. That's how he managed to come in. He came from the Gulf of Paria. And when he came, when he came, the Caribs and them showed him how to use the asphalt to caulk his boat. And when he went back to England, he told them he found gold. And they asked him what gold. He said black gold.
Gold. Wow.
So we're going up to the original height of the pitch lake.
Okay. That's amazing.
As geologists and scientists from England say, nobody could tell you the depth of the pitch lake, because they tried to test it and they had only reached 70 meters deep. They never go further than that.
70 meters?
Yes.
Wow.
70. The machine was sinking and they were told to move out by scientists and engineers and geologists. So nobody knows the depth of that. So your children will live to see that, and we will die and leave it.
See it. Wow.
It's a generation after
That's
generation.
a wonder. Yeah.
Yes. It's one of the 8 wonders of the world.
Okay.
All right, as I said, one of the 8 wonders. It's a 4 pitch lake they tell us in the world that we know about. The company tell us it have a pitch lake in the United States of America. You call La Brea Tapit in California, where they find dinosaur bones.
Wow.
We never found dinosaur bones here. We found bones of the mammoth, we found fossils and ancient barrows and tree stumps coming up from it.
Wow.
Pitch lake in Canada, you call it the Tassan in Alberta, Canada, where BP Oil Company and Moco Oil Company, they refine it and get out the sand from the oil. It have one in Venezuela, you call it Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela. It's a lake of oil where they refine it and get lamp oil and petrol. This pitch lake we're watching here, it is the only one of its kind in the world. It is unique and it is a phenomenon in the world.
Wow.
It has nothing like this. No
In
part
the world.
of the world you will get something like this, where you could walk on it, you can bathe on it. That's why they tell you it is one of the 8 wonders of the world. It is unique and it is a phenomenon in the world.
Wow.
It has nothing like this, no part of the world.
This is beautiful.
Now this building we are approaching, this is a pumping station. And the reason why the company have to pump that water out of the pitch lake is for one purpose. If you dig a hole out there with the D4 tractor, it comes back up. A hole, you dig a hole 6 feet deep, 30 feet wide, It comes back up in 4 to 5 days with the gas compressor.
Okay.
If the rain falls and when you walk in, put
Be
your foot
careful.
firm because you slip on the loose
Okay.
pitch. If you don't pump that water out, if you're expecting a hole to come back up, in 4 to 5 days, it will take 8 to 9 months because that water keeps a weight on it. So this building was built in English and the government just maintaining still.
Okay.
The water pumps, it goes underneath a concrete tunnel from here, goes to the village Alabre, and the water goes back to the Gulf of Paria. Behind here is the sea coast. Let's pass it to Bonnie because you're not going to. No. So we pass it here. We pass it on the road. Now this is the best time. You come to take a tour on the lake.
Okay.
When people come in to do they want to do a documentary tour, this is the time, right?
Yes.
Because in the dry season, the sun will be so hot. You smell the sulfur more strong.
Oh.
And then you will get a lot of fire around the pitch lake.
And it's hot.
And it is be hot. And geologists tell us nobody likes this fire. It have a lot of sulfur deposits in the soil. The climate around the pitch lake in the dry season is 35-degree hot.
Ooh,
So
that's
it
hot.
ignites. And this whole place will burn.
Oh, wow.
We really didn't have a terrible dry season this year because the rainfall in between.
Okay. So this is the best time to come because
This
it's
is
not
the
as
best
hot.
time to come to take a tour on the pitch.
Yes. This is so amazing to me.
Where it have the water, where people go and bathe. Now, you're not the first, you're not the last. It have people living in library. They ain't really know nothing about the fishing.
Oh, wow.
People come from quite outside and ask them, you ever been to the pitch lake? What do you know about the pitch lake? And they'll say, I really know not much about it. Well, I know
And they
people
live
go
here.
Yeah, they live right in library here. I know people is go and play, right? Now, come right behind here, your friend.
My friend right here.
You know about it. What
Okay.
he just said. He gave me the opportunity as a tour guide
And I
to
love it.
explain to you about it because you know I worked in the company for some years.
Yeah.
So I might have some experience.
Good. And I really appreciate this.
All right.
This is amazing to me. I always see it on TV, but
You see it on TV,
yeah.
right? Well, we picture all over the world also.
Yeah. But I love being here to experience it, you know,
Well, yeah, see it natural.
seeing it natural, yeah.
Now this company, it's an old company. This company, don't touch it. Anytime you see this, don't touch it before you hook them back, right? Don't let it go on your skin. You see how it hooks?
Oh, yeah.
And the picker will stay in your skin.
Oh,
Then
nice.
it will start to bleed.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Go on here.
Yes, people, this is the eighth wonder of the world.
It is one of the big wonders of the world.
I feel so privileged to be here and seeing this. And what's your name?
Wayne.
Wayne. You said that at the
But,
beginning.
my nickname around is Bubba.
Boogle?
Bubba.
Oh, Bubble. Okay.
That's a nickname.
So you've been doing this for how many years now?
25 years.
25 years at the here. Wow.
I work in the company for 30 years.
Oh. This is amazing. And all this
No,
is...
no matter how much rain falls, this is pitch dirt. And if I clear this, under the soil is dry. Even with the water running,
Oh yeah, look at that.
see, the soil, it cannot penetrate the pitch dirt.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So you can,
Oh, look at that.
the water settles, but it cannot penetrate. Right? Down there will be dry.
That is crazy.
See the experience?
Yeah. That is amazing. And they manufacture this all over the world, right?
It goes all over the world. All over the world. It comes from right here. Nobody. Now, these filtrates people talking about, they're not like this. It's a lake of oil. This is hard oil they're going to walk on. Right? This is something natural coming from the earth. Nobody minds it. Right?
So,
when the English was here, the English people used to mine it. It's a long time, the system's still the same way. They never modernized this system. It's a old system. Right? They never modernize it. If you watch the factory, you'll see it's an old factory.
yeah.
All they're doing is maintaining.
So they don't use that factory no more.
No, they don't use it.
Okay.
What are you talking about? This factory?
Yeah.
Yes, they still use it.
Oh, they still use it.
Yeah.
Okay. But this
These are
one,
the bins. You see me going closer to these bins.
Uh-huh.
These are what you call Brighton buckets. It's supposed to have 10 buckets on each side. Right now they're using one side.
Okay.
But long ago was 10 on both sides.
Gotcha. Yeah, so people have to know how to walk in the side of this pitch. Like, you can't just come in here with no experience, right?
Well, we pull out a guy about 20 years back. A guy went down here to bed. He was from San Fernando. He didn't take a tour guide. He jumped into one of these sulfur pools.
Oh my
He
God.
got stuck up to here, into it. The company take a rope, a D4 tractor right out there and get him out of it. They clean him off with kerosene, but he had was to end up in the hospital.
Oh,
The
wow.
chemical went in his pores.
In his pores, yeah. It's
You
crazy.
gotta be careful
Yeah,
out
so
there.
if you don't know what's going on, you have to come with a guide and you have to know where you're going, right?
That's why the company put signs right around the track for people to know. Don't go out there by yourself.
So where this bed over here?
The bait on this side most of the time because down there have a lot of stock.
Okay.
Down there is more dangerous. So be careful how you're going.
And what kind of water is that, like?
That's rainwater.
Oh, rainwater.
But what happens? The lake is in a valley. So when the rain falls, the whole place floods like a basin of water. So you see that building we passed there? They pump the water out of the picture. As I said, for one purpose. To dig a hole and 8 feet, 30 feet wide, it comes back up in 4 to 5 days with the gas compression. But if the rain fall and water get into that hole, it takes 8 to 9 months to come.
8 to 9 months.
That's why they pump that water out. They don't want to walk too much of water.
I got you. Look at this. And this is the water that goes into the pitch? The pitch, right?
Yes, this is the water that goes. This is the water.
Feel so fortunate to come here and get a tour, in-depth tour.
Most of the tour guys don't have gas, they don't buy umbrellas.
Oh, okay. So I have an umbrella.
That's important, you know.
Yeah, especially now that it's so rainy.
This is rainy season.
So when is the rainy season here in Trinidad?
It starts from
Last week.
from last month.
Oh, last month in May. Okay. And you can smell the
You smell it?
sulfur,
We're
yeah.
going closer to the sulfur
Okay.
on the filtrate.
Look
All
at
right.
this.
Now the nature of the work here, come on a little closer.
Okay.
Now long ago, these bins used to run straight out on the filtrate, and our foreparents used to dig it with a pickaxe. Men used to take it and put it onto the heads to load these bins. Now one of these bins holding 1 ton, you call it Brighton buckets.
Okay.
When they're done loaded, it have men jacking up the lines because the lines used to sink on the pitch. Because when the heat of the sun hit this gets like a concrete sponge.
And it's
And
sink
you
down.
can walk on it, but it can't take no weight. If a
And this
vehicle
is
driving
heavy,
on that, you have to
yeah.
be driving up and down.
Yeah.
So the stock manual power, and the English people bring D4 tractors, front-end loaders to dig the pitch out. When you dig the pitch with that, a front-end loader will load this. This is right there. And they dig it. The dumper trucks come and stockpile it here. They will take it from here. They dig it from here now. It's not growing here. They dig it from here and they put it in these bins. The man will press the button in the shed. The fella in the factory hear the bell ring and they will pull it right up that ramp. And the men will unhook it. They do like this when it reaches to the top. Trim it and dump it out like this.
And dump it.
And the hook it up. Send it back down. You have to put up, the company say, it's a 7 to 4 work, but if you give it 24 loads, you could go home. That's day now.
24 day.
Yeah, if you don't give it 24, you stay on the job till 4.
What?
It's a 7 to 4 work, right?
Okay.
Now, when they're done, dump it out. They give the pitch 350 degree Fahrenheit with steam. We heat it, then we strain it, and we take out all the impurities out of it, like the plant lives, and we throw it in the bush over there. I will show you what industrial asphalt looks like, and you could take a piece of soup in it if you want.
Oh yes, good.
Right.
Yes.
When we're going back out. Now, one of these barrels weighing 500 pounds in the space of 45 hours. Now, these are just little veins you see here, just to show you. I will scrape it up. This is that vein. You see this?
Yeah.
You tour the pitch lake. A lot of people come here from all over the world,
Look at
and they
that.
say they thought the pitch lake was like this.
Oh wow.
The rest of the lake is just like this. It's tough.
So that's why you could get stuck in that thing.
This is
Oh
how
my-
you will get stuck in out here.
Jeez, that's amazing.
It reminds people how to build.
I always thought that they used to make this in factories. I didn't know it was like this. That is
This
amazing.
stuff is the greatest.
Yeah.
Don't get hard at all. So always stay like this.
That's amazing.
It looks black, but it is dark brown in color. If you watch it good.
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
Just like how it have air pockets. This have air pockets also. That consists of 50% of sulfur, 40% of gas. The company don't use this stuff at all. They use that hard one, and then they process it and it comes liquid like this,
that.
and it get back hard enough. As I said, 45 hours.
45 hours it takes. Gets hard in 45 hours.
One of these barrels weighing 500 pounds, the company said they sell it for $100 a barrel. The local contractors who do road surfacing, they pay 600
$600.
They'll get at a cheaper price because they live in Trinidad.
Okay, the residents here, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
The English was storing our pitch in a place they call Liverpool in England, in a dockyard for years. And you know why they were doing it? Because when they pack up and gone, they have pitch. They could sell other countries. Nobody get pitch up to now like England. China taking a lot, yes. Germany taking a lot, UK taking a lot, but the English people is the people who take a lot of this pitch from us. They take in pitch when the lake they say was high. Every year this pitch lake drops a foot. It is 29 feet below sea level.
29 feet below sea level.
The sea just behind here.
Oh, okay.
You see the center of the lake out there?
Yeah.
You notice you've seen a stump, a black stump. There's not nobody bathing there. That's an ancient tree from historic time. It had the two tribes of people live here. We still have Caribs in Trinidad. They're living in Arima, in a village. They were living here the Caribs and Arawak dolls worshipping a bird you call a hummingbird.
Mm-hmm.
They tell us tribes start to fight amongst tribes. So the winning tribes celebrate the victory by killing the hummingbird, and the village was sunk here. They were punished from the god above. They come every year from Arima.
Mm-hmm.
They light the tree stone, they beat the drum, they blow the horn, they still pray to the god.
So I see that's the hump right over there, yeah.
While men mine in Trinidad against to dig it, the young people today, if they find fossils or gold, they won't give me it for the company, but they sell it to you all. People who come from England, America, Germany, France, scientists and geologists, they buy it. When a man give you $100 US, you feel you have money?
Yeah,
They go and carve on there that and make millions with that. You don't know.
That's priceless, yeah.
All right, well, you want to take you all want to take a picture before we go back?
A picture? Yeah.
Huh?
Hold on, let me cut this camera. All this right here. Pitch. Amazing. Got it? Thank you. You have it, video. Alright, thank you so much. You know, it was a wonderful, wonderful, and just for